morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here. Chris from New York. I wanted to give a shout out to Murder Woke Me Up. Thank you for mentioning me in your video. I appreciate it. And that's what we need to do here, guys. You know, we need to talk to each other. You know, you're watching somebody else's video. You're also making videos. You know, mention each other's names and stuff like that. Keep in contact with each other. It's a good thing to do, especially in this situation that we're in with this flat Earth topic. I wanted to bring up something, and I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things, but this is something that everybody's going to have to come together and do. Now, my P900 is on its way. It should most definitely be here in the next few days, and I'm really looking forward to having fun with that. I'll be starting off with taking nice videos of the chemtrails up on top and writing down the tag numbers from these planes. Anyway, it's not the reason why I made this video. There's a space launch on November 10th. Of course, it's at 4:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, we all know how these launch. You know, they go up and then they turn. So what I'm thinking this is probably going to end up doing, and don't quote me on this, Space Canaveral, is that where they do it? Who knows? I don't know. So it goes up. If it goes straight up, I don't know if it's going out to the sea or if it's going up the coastline. I'm not really sure how that works. Or is it going out to the Atlantic that way? Maybe somebody does know. Leave a comment. Let me know. I would like to know somebody on the other side of the, let's see, Spain's over there, I guess, right? If they're going that way, and if they're coming up my way, they'd be going past New York. See if you can get a video of this space shuttle, you know, launching, because they ditched somewhere. I don't know where they ditched. Maybe it's where the Philippine airplane disappeared. Did they find that? By the way, I remember that thing disappearing, and we never heard of it again, and that was it. I think I declared it a lost, plane. Because they disappear on radar, so how the hell are they going to know where it is, right? I just thought of that. Yeah, that's when they didn't know where the hell it went, because it disappears off the radar. Okay, that's not the reason why I made this video either, about talking about a crash that happened a long time ago. What I did want to know, I'm not going to be able to talk about everything because the phone's about to ring in a minute, but what I did want to know about the hurricanes, the geographical location of most flat earthers. I think Texas might be one of the big ones, I believe. Because they had a live show out there, a meetup, gathering, whatever, and a lot of people showed up for that. And Texas was just hit pretty bad, with one of their storms, with one of the hurricanes, the first one, Irma, which is actually here right now, and it's just clouds and a little rain. That's about it here in New York. Florida was hit very badly too. I know Florida has a lot of flat earthers down there. My point is, what I'm trying to get to is, I hope I'm wrong on this, but I think there could quite possibly be a chance that they could be directing these hurricanes to where they know there are a lot of flat earthers. Hopefully I'm wrong on that, so don't quote me. Because here in New York, we have one coming up right now. And that's going to be Jose. I'm not sure where this is going to go exactly. My guess is it probably might make it up here and then just shoot right out to the Atlantic Ocean and fall apart. That's what I'm thinking. I could be. I'm hoping I'm wrong, because the trajectory looks like it's going to South Carolina and then hit right up the coastline to here. So it'll be great surf, and I hope it's not going to be a lot of wind and rain. That's that. That's what I'd really like to. I don't know if anybody knows a lot of flat earthers out there. Tell me where where everybody is in the U.S. and let me know if you have any natural disasters that have been threatening you for the last 6 or 8 months. I was watching the news last night while I was cleaning up house, and they did a funny news report on this guy who jimmied one of the gas machines, where you get your gas at the place, Texaco, whatever. And apparently he was able to get free gas. Now, he must have told a lot of his friends, because In total, I think he stole 500 gallons or something like that. And you could see by the video cam, it was just one guy after another guy after another guy, and they never put the handle back up on the gas thing. So they say he turned off the scale, so the guy inside assumed everybody was just getting gas and paying for it. So there were no alarms that were triggered or anything like that. But I mean, I just find that amusing. I'm not saying that I would do anything like that, of course, absolutely not. But I just find it amusing because, I mean, the government's given us no choice. You know, I mean, when it comes down to fuel and what fuels our cars. They've given us no choice. They've given us expensive electric cars that are like $110,000, but they don't give us any choice. You have no choice. I mean, Rockefeller, back in the 20s, we were already working on going onto an electric car. I looked this up, I checked it out, and it's true. I mean, we should be in a car right now that has unlimited power and unlimited mileage. But we don't. We don't. We have a car that you have to fill up every 300 miles and spend 60, 40, whatever your car is for gas. So, you know, the government's given us no choice but to use fuel. Rockefeller had stock back in the early 20s, and he steered the automobile to go into a combustible engine. And here we are, 100 years later, and we're still driving around with one that hasn't changed in 100 years. It's absolute ridiculousness what the powers to be are doing to us, you know. So I thought I would put that out there, and I just want you to think about that. All right, I think I've said whatever I needed to say.